Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We now have the state anthem.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ, जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते. ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ, ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ, ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ. ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ, ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ, ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ, ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ, ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ. ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ, ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ, ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ, ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನರ ಉದ್ಯಾನ, ಜನಕನ ಹೋಲುವ ದೊರೆಗಳ ಧಾಮ, ಗಾಯಕ ವೈಣಿಕರ ರಾಮ, ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ದೇಹ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಗೇಹ, ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿ ವನಗಳ ನಾಡೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ರಸ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ, ಜೈ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ
Thank you, sir. You may all kindly take your seats now. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೂ, ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದಂತಹ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. A very pleasant and a happy morning to one and all present here. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, respected members of the management, beloved parents, dedicated faculty, and my dear graduating students, it's my privilege and honor to welcome you all to this proud and memorable occasion. This is not just a ceremony, it is a celebration of dreams fulfilled, challenges conquered, and journeys transformed into achievements. This day marks yet another glorious chapter in the legacy of B&M Institute of Technology as we all gather here to celebrate our convocation ceremony. We are all deeply grateful to the parents who stood as pillars of strength, to the teachers who have shaped the minds with patience and passion, and to every well-wisher who has supported our students in reaching this milestone. And now, to formally begin this auspicious ceremony, I request our respected principal to invite the Honorable Chairman of BNMIT to declare the convocation ceremony open.
Respected Chairman, sir, I have the honor to request you to declare the graduation day open.
This graduation day of B&M Institute of Technology has been called to confer the degrees in Master of Business Administration, Master of Technology, and Bachelor of Engineering to the students who have successfully completed the requirement as per VTU norms and became worthy of receiving the degrees in the examination held for the purpose. I declare this graduation ceremony open.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. S.Y. Kulkarni, sir, Additional Director and Principal of BNMIT, to welcome the gathering and present a brief report of B&M Institute of Technology.
A very happy morning, all of you. A very, very special occasion. This is the occasion where many students are going to get graduated. And especially getting graduated in special areas like business administration and Master of Technology. And some of the students, who could not get their degree in the previous convocation in engineering, and they are also going to get degree here. And on this special occasion, let me take great pleasure to welcome all of you to be part of this very, very important program. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to extend a very warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you to this solemn and significant occasion of our convocation ceremony. We are deeply honored by the gracious presence of our esteemed chief guest, Saraswati Ramachandran Madam, who is the MD and country head of Lightcast Limited, and your leadership and contribution to society serve as a beacon of inspiration to our graduating students. Your presence today adds dignity and distinction to this ceremony, and we are truly grateful for your time and encouragement. I would like to take the great opportunity to welcome you to this particular function, Madam. And today you are going to witness the real technology. And Madam is going to be welcomed by our humanoid robot, which is being developed by our own students and also alumni. And this in turn is being done in collaboration with a company called Robo Manthan. Let me also invite Navees to welcome our chief guest to this program. This is completely developed at BNMIT. This Navi's important feature is that it's being fully 3D printed. The complete mechanical structure is being 3D printed by us and entirely designed using advanced CAD tools, optimized for proper weight distribution and also balance. This operates in a hybrid mode, and this has got the capability to answer all your questions. But you can ask this question only after the convocation, not now. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Nabis.
Hearty welcome Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra as our chief guest for this graduation day in 2026 of MBA and M.Tech.
Yes. Thank you. I extend my respectful welcome to our Honorable Chairman of Governing Body, whose constant guidance, visionary leadership, and unwavering support have been instrumental in shaping the growth and progress of the institution. My sincere greetings, and also would like to welcome our Honorable Chairman to this particular program. Welcome, sir. Let me also welcome all our distinguished members of the governing body, Shri Ashok R. Mane sir, and Professor Nagbhushan, Professor T.J. Ramurthy, Professor Ishwar Mane, Professor Krishnamurthy, and Professor Esha Jyoti for your gracious presence for today's program. Welcome all of you. Let me also welcome all our Academic Council members. We have Mr. Srivasan, who is a part of this particular program today, and all other members of Academic Council. Let me welcome our Control of Examination, Professor Jayanna, and Deputy Control of Examination, Professor Raghavendra, to this program. My welcome also goes to all our dedicated faculty and staff members, and I convey my appreciation for your relentless effort, mentorship, and commitment to nurture all these young minds. This achievement of our students is a reflection of your guidance and perseverance. Welcome all faculty members. And most importantly, let me welcome the proud parents and family members who are present today. I offer my warm welcome and heartfelt congratulations. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and belief in your children have played a pivotal role in this milestone moment. The celebration belongs to you as much as it does to all the students. And let me also welcome all our graduating students who are the stars of today's program. I extend my affectionate welcome and congratulations to all the graduating students today. Welcome all of you. My dear students, your hard work, resilience, and also determination have brought you to this proud moment. Convocation is not merely a conferment of degree, it is a celebration of discipline, knowledge, character, and perseverance. Also extend my welcome to our distinguished invitees, members of the press and media, whose presence strengthens the outreach and visibility of this important academic milestone. May this convocation mark not just a culmination of your academic journey, but the beginning of a purposeful and meaningful future. Once again, let me take pleasure to welcome all of you, each one of you, to this great function. and welcome all of you. Also, I got the responsibility to present before you what BNMIT is. It gives me immense pleasure to present the annual report of BNMIT on this occasion of third convocation for the postgraduate programs, that is MBA and then M.Tech. As you know, BNMIT is an autonomous institution affiliated to Visvesvaraya Technological University, continues its journey of academic excellence, innovation, and value-based education. Since attaining autonomy in 2021, the institution has taken significant strides in designing contemporary curricula aligned with the AICTE model curriculum, industry expectations, emerging technologies, and global benchmarks. The MBA and M.Tech programs are structured to integrate strong theoretical foundations with practical exposure, research orientation, case-based learning, internships, live projects, and industry interactions. Our Board of Studies and Academic Council, with representation from academia and industry, have ensured dynamic syllabus revision to meet the Industry 4.0 requirements. In terms of the academic performance, the outgoing batch of MBA and M.Tech students have demonstrated commendable academic performance. The overall result reflects the high standard of learning outcomes. If I should tell that out of 112 students who are graduated, 6 students they passed with first class with distinction. And all the M.Tech students, they passed with first class in distinction. And there is no first class and there is no second class. Several students have secured distinction and also first class, which reflects the perseverance and also the commitment of all our students. The M.Tech students have completed industry-relevant dissertation in the areas such as artificial intelligence, data science, VLSI, and emerging technologies. And MBA students have undertaken live projects and internships in reputed organizations contributing innovative business solutions and analytical insights. BNMIT has got a very strong research and innovation culture. It has got a lot of sponsored research projects. Faculty publications in the indexed journals is a common feature here. Participation in national and international conferences is being done very seriously. And we have got many collaborative research initiatives being taken in collaboration with the industry and also from the academia. Our PG students have actively contributed to research publication and conference presentations, thereby enhancing the institution's academic footprint. BNMIT has got a very strong industry interaction and placements. Industry engagement remains a core strength of BNMIT. The institution regularly organizes several guest lectures by industry experts, and several management development programs have been organized. Skill development programs are very, very common here, and technical workshops and certification programs are being conducted regularly. MBA students have secured placements in reputed companies across domains such as finance, marketing, HR, business analytics, and operations. Let me tell you with pride that BNMIT is the only organization where you have seen more than 85% of the placement this year. I think I should congratulate everybody. And M.Tech graduates have been placed in core engineering industries, IT companies, R&D organizations, and also academic institutions. BNMIT has got a wonderful infrastructure and has very good learning resources like well-equipped laboratories, modern computational facilities, digital library resources, innovation and incubation support, and smart classrooms and seminar halls. These facilities create an enabling environment for postgraduate learning, research, and professional growth. So overall, the institution has taken all care to see that there is a holistic development. BNMIT believes very strongly in that, and as a result of that, you will be able to see a lot of technical fairs being conducted in the institution, and a lot of management fairs, and cultural and sports activities are being conducted regularly, and social outreach programs are being conducted regularly, and entrepreneurship and also innovation initiatives are being undertaken at BNMIT. Such engagements have nurtured leadership qualities, teamwork, and social responsibility. My dear friends, you are part of such an organization where all these being encompassed and all of them, they are being together given in nutshell. So I think you should be very, very happy, and also you should be proud that you are part of such an organization. And for the outgoing students, let me take pleasure to give you a message. My dear friends, your journey through MBA and M.Tech program has equipped you with advanced knowledge, analytical abilities, technical expertise, managerial competence, and ethical grounding. In a rapidly transforming world driven by innovation, artificial intelligence, sustainability concerns, and global interconnectedness, your role becomes even more significant. As MBA graduates, you are expected to become responsible leaders, strategic thinkers, and value creators. As M.Tech students, you are the innovators, technologists, researchers, and problem solvers who will shape the engineering landscape for tomorrow. Remember that learning does not end with this degree. It is only the beginning of the lifelong learning, and pursuit of the knowledge and excellence should be your goal. Carry forward the values of BNMIT, that is integrity, excellence, innovation, and social responsibility. Wherever you go, be an ambassador to this institution. May you scale to greater heights, lead the wisdom, innovate and courage, and serve society with humility. Let me give you some words of inspiration. Be ethically strong in your decisions. Be adaptable to change and technological disruptions. Be compassionate leader who balance profit with purpose. Be innovators who convert challenge into opportunities. My dear friends, success is not measured merely by position or salary, but by the positive impact you create in the society. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful future, and all the time be proud and happy to say that you are the alumni of BNMIT, and BNMIT is your alma mater. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your welcome address and also presenting the report along with giving your inspirational message to all our students. On behalf of BNMIT, I take pleasure in welcoming Dr. S.Y. Kulkarni, sir, our Additional Director and Principal, to this Convocation Day celebration. Sir, we welcome you. Moving ahead, I now request the respected Deputy Director of BNMIT, Dr. Krishnamurthy GN, sir, to present the recipients of Masters in Business Administration and Masters of Technology, and also the Bachelor of Engineering students to the Honorable Chairman of Governing Body, BNMIT.
Let the candidates be presented.
All the graduating students, please stand up. I present the candidates present here and those who are not present in their absentia for the award of degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Technology, and Bachelor of Engineering. They have been examined and found qualified as per the norms of Vishweshwaraya Technological University, Belgaum. Now I request the Honorable Chairman, Governing Body of BNMIT, that these candidates may be admitted for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, Master of Technology in VLSI Design and Embedded System, and Bachelor of Engineering in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering.
By the virtue of being the chairman of the governing body of BNMIT, all the candidates presented be admitted for the award of degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering, and VLSI Design and Embedded System, as also Bachelor of Engineering in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering.
Congratulations, all the graduates. Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Ishwaryan Mane, sir, Trustee and Dean of BNMIT, to announce the ranks and the gold medal winners.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೋ ಪ್ರಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸಮ್. ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಫ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಲರ್ಸ್. I take this opportunity to recognize those who have done extremely well in their academic pursuit. I would call out their names. I would request the chief guest and the governing body members to kindly do the honors of presenting the rank certificates to the deserving candidates. I'm very happy to announce the BNMIT Gold Medal for securing the first rank in MBA to Deepika PM. She has won 4 gold medals. Srimati Vaishali Mane and Narayan Rao Mane gold medal for securing the highest CGPA as a girl student. Ray Vector gold medal for securing highest CGPA in finance and analytics specialization. And Srimati Lakshmi Nagesh Memorial gold medal for securing highest marks in direct taxation course of MBA program with a CGPA of 9.04. Congratulations, Deepika. You've done extremely well. May you continue to shine wherever you go. Next, I call upon the second rank holder, and Ms. Monisha H. She also wins the second gold medal, constituted by Srimati Vaishnavi Mane and Ishwar Mane gold medal for overall excellence in MBA program. Her CGPA is 8.95. Congratulations, Monisha. Next, I call upon Varshita S., the third rank holder with a CGPA of 8.92. Students, kindly encourage them with your claps. I call upon Nagaratna Ji for securing the fourth rank with a CGPA of 8.88. Congratulations, Nagaratna. It's a pleasure to call the fifth rank holder and also the upgrade campus gold medal for securing highest CGPA in marketing and analytics specialization to Vidyashri P with a CGPA of 8.87. Congratulations, Vidyashri. I call upon the sixth rank holder, Sri Gauri, with a CGPA of 8.83. Congratulations, Sri Gauri. The 7th rank goes to Sinchana Hegde with a CGPA of 8.8. Congratulations, Sinchana. 8th rank is bagged by Manasa Siddharaju with a CGPA of 8.8. Congratulations, Manasa. 9th rank goes to Spurti Chandra with a CGPA of 8.78. Congratulations, Spurti. The 10th rank has been secured by Deshna Bhaskar with a CGPA of 8.76. Congratulations, Deshna. So all the 10 ranks have been bagged by the girls of MBA. But we cannot leave the boys behind. So we have constituted one gold medal for the boy with the highest CGPA, and it goes to Arun Kumar CG, which has been awarded by Srimati Sailaja Mane and Ashok Mane for securing the highest CGPA with 8.62. Congratulations, Arun. So we have a gold medal for securing the highest CGPA in finance specialization. It goes to Aishwarya Maruti Raikar with a CGPA of 8.64. Congratulations, Aishwarya. We have a gold medal for securing the highest marks in HR and analytics constituted by Business Toys, and it goes to Vidyashri GC with a CGPA of 8.66. Congratulations, Vidyashri. Now we come to M.Tech. The first rank BNMIT gold medal in computer science goes to Shushti C with a CGPA of 8.89. Congratulations, Srishti. We have the first rank holder in VLSI design and embedded system. The BNMIT gold medal goes to Arpita TG with a CGPA of 9.76. Congratulations, Arpita. I thank the dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you. And I congratulate all the rank holders and gold medalist winners for their exemplary performance. May you continue to be gold in the society as your responsibilities in your professional career. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishwar sir. Thank you for announcing the ranks and the gold medal winners. Moving ahead, it's now my honor to introduce our esteemed chief guest for this momentous occasion, Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra. Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra is an accomplished visionary, a strategic thinker, and an inspiring technology leader with over 25 years of rich global experience in IT, consulting, and data analytics. Her remarkable career spans multiple global capability centers and leading IT service organizations, where she has consistently demonstrated excellence in driving innovation, transformation, and business impact. She is widely recognized for her expertise in building and scaling global capability centers and centers of excellences, and for successfully establishing high-performing teams that deliver measurable results. As a distinguished C-suite professional, she has played a pivotal role in leveraging the technology, strategy, and data-driven decision-making to strengthen global delivery business analytics and expertise operations. Known for her dynamic leadership, Ms. Saraswati has been instrumental in guiding major corporate decisions in India related to technology, finance, people, and processes. She has also led large-scale transformations while managing P&L responsibilities and nurturing strong executive relationships across global organizations. Beyond her professional achievements, she is an inclusive leader who passionately campaigns diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, inspiring teams to innovate, collaborate, and grow. Her core strengths include data-driven decisions-making, executive leadership, global delivery management, business analytics, and team development. The spirit of leadership and excellence that we celebrate today can be seen in her every move. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm and an enthusiastic welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra. I now request the dignitaries to felicitate the chief guest of today's function. Can we have a huge round of applause for our chief guest as the felicitation begins? Can we have another round of applause for our chief guest? Thank you, dignitaries, for felicitating Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra. Moving ahead, I now request Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra, Managing Director and Country Head at Lightcast Limited, for the graduation address. Ma'am, over to you.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. So I'm so glad to see the number of girls who've got ranks. Really proud of you girls. Good morning, respected faculty and the respected people who are on the dais. Thank you for having me here, and most importantly, for the proud parents who are seated there. And the most important people for today is all of you. A big round of applause to all of you. I'll start with a very boring statement so that we can make it interesting afterwards, okay? Boring statement you've all heard. Your parents have paid your fees, they've sacrificed everything for you, and you have to do everything going forward. You've heard? Yeah? Boring statement? No? Oh, I'm so glad it's already interesting then. But yeah, your parents have paid their fees, they've paid in sacrifice. I'm sure you know the kind of sacrifices they have made to get you here. But I still wanted to start with that because every parent, including me, believe that education is not just the foundation to your next career, but it is the foundation to your dignity. It's not just income. It's changing, right? I am in the IT field. I still don't know how things are changing so fast. But what we know is one thing that will remain intact is your power to your wisdom, your knowledge. And that's in that constantly changing environment, we might not be able to guide you with everything because what we know becomes redundant very fast, right? But what we do know is, we do understand is we want to give the best to our kids. We want to give the best opportunity. And that is something all of your parents have done. So can we take a moment to just thank them? While we struggle with managing 1 or 2 kids, raising them up, all the people sitting here and out of the dais who are your teachers looked after you for 2 years plus in ensuring the best for you. So I think if you can stand up and give a round of applause to all of them, some of the teachers might not be here, but just take a minute to please thank them because it's not easy to do what they do. Thank you. So today we are here to celebrate, right? Celebrate who? I told you I'm going to make you talk. Your days of sitting and hearing in the classroom is over. Today we are here for celebration. We are celebrating you. But tomorrow, your responsibility starts. I am not scaring you, but you're entering into a completely different world. ಯಾರಿಗಾರು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, but I hope English is okay. Yeah? From tomorrow, life will start to test you very differently from what you have known. There will not be any syllabus, no attendance, nobody will track you, right? No grace marks, no rank, no hand-holding. You will be left on your own. The privilege of student life ends here, and your life journey begins from now, which is very different. Now, I want to lay out just 5 steps to success. I won't call it success, to your journey, and that journey I want to walk it with you. Just 5 steps, not the 10,000 fitness goals, right? Just the 5 steps. You've all heard secret formula for success and things like that? Yes? No? I'm not going to speak unless you all speak. You've all heard that there is a secret formula for success? There is none, right? But we will start doing that in 5 steps that I have learned through my experience that I'll share. Might work, might not work, but I know that some of it is true to its sense, okay? Let me start. There are only 5 things that I will talk so that you remember the 5 things. And the structure is going to be, I will talk about a point, and we will devise a formula on that so that you remember the formula, and I'm going to tell you a story so that you remember the formula. Okay? So I promise not to make it boring. I will make it as interesting by the storytelling. Okay? My first story, and the story comes the last. Okay? So you have to hear the point first before we go to the story. Your degree is just an entry to the world. I know we put a lot of effort, but it is just an entry to the world. It does not guarantee growth. Right? Growth begins only when you start learning deliberately. So far you learned for marks, but now you have to start learning deliberately. And that's a completely different ballgame. You're not going to learn because somebody is going to test you, but because life demands it. Growth comes from patience, resilience, being curious, understanding broader perspective of what is happening wherever you're working or whatever you're doing. It is no more a task completion, but broader perspective of things. But it all starts with one thing, and that is your dream. Start dreaming, and never dream small. Dream big. There's no limit to how much you can dream. And when you start dreaming, keep moving one step forward towards it. You don't have to run. It's not a sprint. You are going to run marathons, so just keep moving one step towards it. So the first formula is, while you've got entry, you need to start doing focused learning. And that will give you growth. Okay? And I'm going to keep building on it, so you'll have to remember the formulas. I'm sure all of you are good at memorizing after being in college for so long. But entry plus your focused learning will give you growth. Okay? I have a question for all of you. Do you know Apple? What is Apple? Louder. Fruit phone. How many phones? Phone. How many fruits? How many Newtons? Not a single person, right? So the reason I wanted to ask you is because in everything that you do, your learning of how do you do things differently, and that's your focused learning that I talked about, leads to curiosity, leading to innovation. The world today doesn't remember Newton, even though he talked about gravity, which is what you learned in your schools and classes. But world today remembers Steve Jobs for his innovation. And that happens when you learn and are curious consciously. And that innovation never happens in comfort. It is never in comfort. It is always through hardship. And that definitely is definitely a mantra to success, hardship and getting out of your comfort zone, taking that risk. The biggest risk in life is when we stop breathing, right? Till then, take risks. Take small risks, because those risks will put you out of your comfort zone, which will lead to innovation. Today, we are adapting a lot of technology, but tomorrow, the expectation out of all of you will be you innovate and not just adapt technology. Right? So growth comes from learning through discomfort. Your qualification opens the door. Your dreams drive it. Entry of your degree opens the door, but focused learning is what is allowed for you to take it forward. Story number 1 over, right? Let's move to the second story. We today live in a very paradoxical world. We have more technology, we have more information, more speed than any generation had seen before. But you know what is shrinking? Any guesses? your attention span. We are so distracted, and that's true about me. 11 o'clock in the night, I'm like, today I'm going to be very sincerely sleeping on time, and then I open something and then just go on, right? That attention span. And this is true, right? The gold price is high, or the oil price we fight for, is because it's a rare resource. Anything that becomes rare becomes the opportunity. So today, attention span is the rarest thing. Back in 70s to 80s, attention span used to be 60 minutes. And in 2000s, it became 12 seconds. Can you guess how much is your attention? I'm not saying you individually, but includes all of us. Today we are at 6 seconds, and that's a dangerous thing to happen. So attention is your ability to stay focused. And what happens when you stay focused is it builds resilience. And resilience is your ability to stay committed to a cause that you have signed up for, whatever it is, because you have dreamt, you have a dream, and if you have to achieve that dream, you have to have attention, which builds resilience and commitment. So you need both. And in a world when something is rare, if you have to be the master of it, you will be the leader. There's no doubts. Without attention, you cannot build any skill. And without resilience, you cannot sustain it. So you will need both of it. What separates all of you today from the rest of the world is that one skill. That is to stay put and stay focused when the whole world is drifting apart. This is a statistics, and then you heard I'm a data person. So if 10 people start something, 8 of them today are getting distracted. And one of that person will quit in between. So you know who is going to be the person who will succeed? That one who stays focused. And I want each one of you to be that one. And that's a commitment that you all have to make for your own dreams to come true. So and I kept talking about focus. Focus, attention is rare, and that's what is making it powerful. So we will devise the second formula. What was the first formula? Anybody can tell. Forgot? Entry plus focused learning gives you success, growth. Now, entry plus focused learning or focus with resilience will give you that first success that you're looking for. Okay? All of you watch movie, I'm sure. Have you seen this movie called Rocketry? Any of you? So this is a movie by Madhavan. While he was at the peak of his success, he could have picked up any movie and he would still be successful. But what he did was very different. He picked up the story about a scientist, Nambi Narayanan, right? And you know, he spent time and he did not sign up for any movie. He did not run after the success that everybody else was chasing. He did 1 year of research on Nambi Narayanan, then produced this movie. And that's what made the difference. The reason I'm saying is, you don't have to chase everybody else's dream. It's your dream, but you need to have that focus again. So that's the story to remember the formula. Yeah? Let's move on to the third one. You'll have to keep building on the previous one, so remember the formulas, right? Like I said, if you focus with resilience, success will come. But what the world will not tell you is the first time success is the most dangerous one, because it builds an inflated ego within all of us saying, I'm successful now. But one-time success leads to a drop much higher than we can think of. Because that success kills the hunger in you. You become complacent, ego comes in. It's a natural human tendency to happen, right? Nothing wrong against it, nothing wrong if that happens, but we need to be conscious and cognizant of it. Many intelligent people succeeded once but stopped growing. And I do not want that to happen to all of you, and that's why I'm saying, don't celebrate success, every single success, but don't let it make you complacent. If you want to succeed once, your talent is enough. But if you want to succeed continuously, commitment is the most essential skill you will need. Yeah? What does commitment mean? Commitment means doing the work even when it is boring. Motivation will only take you so much forward. But if you have to stay put, it is your commitment to your own dreams. Right? Doing the right thing even when it is inconvenient. That's commitment. And continuously improving on it even when nobody asks or nobody is watching it. That's commitment. Celebrate success, like I said, but don't abandon the process, because that process and commitment to that process will take you forward. So we talked about entry plus focused learning leading to your growth, and focused learning plus resilience leading to success. But we also said one-time success is not enough, so success plus commitment will lead to consistency, right? 3 formulas, you're building on the top of it, right? I had to tell you this example just because it's cricket season, right? All of you, I'm sure, have seen Dhoni movie or watched cricket, have seen how Dhoni shined through, but that did not happen overnight. Dhoni, before we knew him, was a ticket collector. And I'm sure all of you know the story, so I'll not bore you with that past story. But there was no spotlight, no applause, nothing. What kept him going is that commitment to himself and consistent performance every single day when nobody was clapping for him. And that made all the difference, where he is the master of what he is doing today. So, now you've started your journey, you will succeed, I'm sure you will have a consistent story. But as you keep growing, one thing becomes clear. No meaningful success happens alone. We are all human beings, social beings, which means you will need, no matter which field, you will need to work with other people. You'll work in teams across functions, across different perspectives people will have. And that need not match with what you have as your perspective. That consistency, while it builds your reputation, collaboration with others is what is going to multiply it. Being smart is not good enough. People must want to work with you. And that is what is going to define as you grow your success with others. Because your success at that point of time is not individual contribution. And I'm telling you this because moment you go, you will be put in a team, you will be put in a team or whatever, right? Whichever field you are going to work with people, you will be given specific tasks. Now, the way you do your tasks defines your growth, of course. You can say, this is my work and be done with it. Or say, I want to be curious, understand what is the broader perspective, how am I contributing through this task to anything, will give you a completely different perspective. And with that, you will actually work with people, and people are the ones who will go and tell, this individual is actually doing really well. And that is what will lead you to further success, right? And because there are a lot of girls here, and one thing as girls we do a mistake is, I am not good at networking. I will do my work, somebody will take care of my growth. Your career, your growth is in your hand. Nobody else is responsible for it. So if you have done a good work, don't shy away from talking about it. And that's very important, because today, everybody is busy in their own world. Nobody has time. While we all think that somebody else is thinking about us, nobody has time for others. We all forgot COVID already, which was the biggest change in our life we have seen, right? So if we can forget such big instances, we can forget what you did 1 year when your appraisals are happening. So you have to be front-ending what you do and talk about it. Right? That's very important. And this lesson I've learned little late in my life. I'm sharing it with you because you are starting your journey and it's important. I'm not saying go out of the way, blow it up, but talk about what you have done. That's important. So I was talking about teamwork. Those who raise continuously, steadily are the people who will listen, who respect differences. Very, very honestly, we will have difference of opinion no matter where, but respect those differences because everybody has a view. And unless you collaborate with that view and bring in the best, you should have different perspectives. You need to carry people along with you and share the ownership. It's never about individual success. As a leader, you will be as good as your team. So you need to take people along. I am very confident that all of you are extremely capable. But if people find it difficult to work with you, your progress will stop. So please keep that in mind. So consistency plus collaboration leads to your team's success, which is what is going to make you great leaders. Okay? Story time? Yeah? You know, what has been the biggest achievement in the recent times by India? Our mission to moon. And that we are all proud of, right? I don't think there is a single Indian who says, I'm not proud of it. Our Mars orbit mission, the world expected us to fail. Because the cost of doing it and where we were landing is very different from anything the world had seen. It was complex, it was high-risk project, and it was done at the fraction of cost. What made it success was not one scientist who was brilliant, but what made it successful was thousands of engineers, scientists, and support staff working in perfect coordination. While one team handled propulsions, the other team handled navigation, somebody handled communication, somebody else handled data, right? Any one weak link could have failed the mission. But what the mission succeeded in the first attempt was because there was perfect coordination between the teams. And that is how team success looks like. Okay? Last one, anybody getting bored? Yeah. Now, as you grow, like I said, you start, you grow, and you continue to grow, your decision will start affecting others. It's no more about you, right? Every decision you make will impact people working with you, impact the business, impact the organization, and impact the world around you. At that stage, just success is not enough. Like Sir said, it is your impact value that you decipher that makes a lot of difference, and that is what we need in the society. Right? Because technology without ethics can be very harmful. And that's why we also have hackers while we are building the best products. Profit, if you're getting into business, entrepreneurship, without consciousness becomes exploitation. You should care for your people. And with all these things come power, and power without accountability becomes corruption. I'm sure all of you know this famous dialogue from Spider-Man movie. With great power comes great responsibility. And when you are leading a team, when you are succeeding in your life, you have power that is entrusted on you. And with that comes a great amount of responsibility that you will all carry on your shoulder. Story time? You all forgot the formula. I was just testing how awake are you, right? So the formula for this is team success with humility. Today, everything else AI can do. Your EQ, your humility is what is the differentiation. That is what is your responsibility, right? And the perfect example I can quote for this is, how many of you remember 2611? Only one hand I saw. Thank you. This is when we had Taj got attacked, Mumbai attack, right? The building got completely damaged. And rebuilding that was not the hardest part, because the building could have been completely revamped, and that was the easiest thing to do. But what stood out really was how Tatas handled it. They stood for their employees. They supported families who lost their lives. They took care of small vendors and staff who depended on them for their livelihood. And that is what made them different from any incident that has happened before, right? In a moment of national tragedy, they chose people over profit. And that is the responsibility or the humility that I'm talking about. They chose responsibility over headlines. And that is the leadership that goes beyond your title. That is the value you carry. That is the business that you will lead to profit in the long term, not the short term. And if we hear to great leaders, they'll all tell you, don't look at short-term success. Always look at long-term success. And in that, it could mean that you will take a short-term hit. So in summary, attention builds your skill, resilience protects it, commitment sustains it, collaboration multiplies it, humility and responsibility gives it the meaning and purpose that you will need in your life. Before I close, I want to say this. We all borrowed this earth from you to be able to give it back to you. And in the process, I'm sure we have spoiled enough of it, but now today when you're graduating, we are giving part of it to you, right? Because we had borrowed it and we are giving it back. Our next generation, which is all of you, is our hope, next hope for India growth story that all of us talk about. We have come a long way. The world is looking at us, world is looking at India, and you are our hope for India's growth story. I genuinely believe in all of you and all of the next generation that is coming up, because that is the hope we have all pinned. And you carry a huge responsibility with it. You are entering a world which is faster than we have ever seen, more competitive than we have ever realized, and the most uncertain world that we have ever seen. But you're also entering it with more opportunity, more access to everything that we had ever seen, and more possibility that any generation had seen before. The future of this country will not be built on technology alone. It will be built by people and all of you who know how to focus deeply, stay resilient through all the changes that are happening, commit to your own long journeys, work together and act responsibly given your power. if you stay focused, resilient, committed, collaborative, responsible, you will not only succeed, but you will create stories that somebody else will be talking about you. And that's the hope I have on each one of you. And I wish each one of you to build that story, have that courage for the journey ahead, and wisdom for the growth that comes with responsibility. Once again, congrats to all of you, and I am looking forward to reading some of the headlines with some of your names in it. And make sure BNMIT name is mentioned there. Congrats.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for a graduation day address and also for your 5 formulas to walk the path of success gracefully. Can we have another round of applause for our chief guest? Moving ahead, I now request the Controller of Examinations, Dr. Jayana B. Kesar, to announce the names of the graduating students.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. With the permission of Chairman, Governing Body BNMIT, it is my privilege and honor to read the list of candidates who have qualified for the award of degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Technology, and Bachelor of Engineering. Now I request the Chief Guest, Ms. Saraswati Ramachandra, Managing Director and Country Head, Lightcast Limited, to distribute degree certificates. Also, requesting Chairman, Vice Chairman, Dr. P. Nagbhushan Sir, Dean, Director, Adjunct Director, and Principal and Deputy Director to join the Chief Guest. We shall begin with the MBA program. I call upon Abhishek VR. Adarsha B. Akshay H. Akshay Kulkarni. Akshay S. Amog PR. Annapurna. Anupama HR. Aparna IK. Babita Srinivas. Balaji L. Bhima Shankar. Chandana K. Darshan R.S. Diksha Nagraj Hegde. Deepa Shri C. Deepti V. Divya BK. Jay Shri Ranganath. Gajavadan T. Gurumurthy MV. Arshita V. Hemant Kumar K. Hema R. Chinmay. K. Shakti Darshan. Karthik N. Karthik P. Kirti C. Kishore Kumar DG. Kaushik Y. Likit PS. Lokesh A. M. Meghana. Mahesh Kumar CG. Mamata Prakash Hegde. Manasa M. Manoj Ashok Bhatt. Meda S. Bharadwaj. Mega VB. Namrata DA. Naveen Kumar BN. Naveen R. Nischita PV. Nutan L. Prajna J. Pushpa S. Egde. Rangashayi. Ron M. Rowan Revankar. Sahana Mohan Egde. Sahana R. Sakshi S. Shetty. Sanat S. Sandhya MG. Sonia Sharin. Santosh R. Kori. Sarthak A. Shetty. Satvik IS. Shalini GM. Sharada Pawar. Okay. Sharanya GK. Sharvari M. Bhatt. Sharvari M. Bhatt. Shashank Shripat. Shashank S. Bhatt. Srinidhi S. Srivatsa K. Finchana HS. Siri SM. Soumya. Spandana BR. Spandana R. Rao. Spurti KP. Srividya V. Suprit. Suprit. Swati Raman. Tejaswini K. Ume Kulsum. Usha RS. Varada Raju K. Vasanta Lakshmi. Vignesh R. Vishwas E. Vivek K.
Now I request the M.Tech students and the Bachelor in
Vivek
Bachelor's
K.
of Engineering students also to come here and be ready.
Now we move on to Master of Technology in VLSI Design and Embedded System. Bindu J. Bindu J. Okay. Okay, under Computer Science and Engineering, Kavya S. Prakriti P. Prakriti P. Supriya TC. Swapnali Vijay. Vishak V. Under VLSI, Design and Embedded System. Bindu J. Shamant KS. Sumant B. Sumant. Sumant B. Tilak Prasad. Tilak Prasad K. So next, the Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Priyanka R. Mohammed Hafnan. Under Electronics and Communication Engineering, Manaswini R. So finally, in the Mechanical Engineering, Vishal K. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates.
Let me thank the dignitaries and also the Controller of Examinations, Dr. Jayana BK sir, for announcing the list of all the graduating students. And once again, congratulations to all of you. Moving ahead, I now request Professor T.J. Ramurthy sir, Director of BNMIT, to administer and present the graduation day oath. Students, you may all kindly stand and note that the oath has been printed in the last page of the graduation day book. Over to you, sir.
Dignitaries on the dais, all the faculty, parents and students. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good afternoon. Are you able to identify the last page? Whatever you have heard from the dignitaries and especially from the chief guest, it is to make you to forward in this world as good leaders. But that is not sufficient. You should have some ethics. You should follow some rules. in life, in your profession and also personal lives, for which you are taking this oath. I am going to read the oath. You are going to repeat. I. Tell your names. On this auspicious day of our graduation, we stand on the threshold of a new chapter in our lives. As graduates of B&M Institute of Technology, we solemnly pledge to uphold the principles of excellence, integrity, and responsible leadership. We commit to apply the knowledge and skills acquired during our academic journey for the betterment of society and the organizations we serve. We understand the profound impact of our decisions on individuals, communities, and the environment, and we pledge to be ethical stewards of power and influence. As future leaders, we vow to foster an inclusive workplace, respecting the unique perspectives and contributions of each individual. We will strive to create environments that empower others, promote teamwork, and cultivate innovation. We understand the importance of lifelong learning and pledge to stay relevant in our fields, adapt to change, and embrace innovation. We will pursue ongoing personal and professional development to enhance our leadership capabilities and contribute to the progress of our chosen industry. We shall respect our teachers and elders and treat them courteously with the respect. We pledge our devotion to our alma mater, our parents, and our motherland for their well-being and prosperity. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka. Thank you very much. Congratulations again. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Moving ahead, I now request Shri Narayan Rao Armane sir, Chairman of Governing Body B&M.IT, to deliver the presidential address.
Sabhege Namaskara. Happy morning to all present here and wishing a wonderful day. Respected Chief Guest, Madam Saraswati Ramchandra, members of the governing body, HODs, faculties, parents, and my very dear graduating students. It is a day of immense pleasure for all of us here, a day to rejoice, a day on which you have worked for 2 years relentlessly and met your goal of graduating as Masters in Business Administration and Masters in Technology. I am really very happy to share a few thoughts with you, especially to wish you grand success in your careers. I hope this hard-earned degree will fetch you a lot of opportunities and create a platform for you to serve your nation to a great extent with noticeable achievements. I wish that you have a bright future, and for this we have had a wonderful program today to bid you goodbye, as also to confer on you the coveted degrees. Our respected principal welcomed you all on this auspicious occasion and also shared a few thoughts as to what he expects you to do in life. Thereafter, we had the distribution of certificates, gold medals and certificates of merit, and later we had the privilege of listening to our chief guest, Madam Saraswati Ramchandra, who elaborated the duties of being consciously a good leader and a person who is caring for the society and for the welfare of the society and country. Mainly she spoke about focus. I know it's the fag end of the program. Focus, attentive span is of very much concern today, and I don't want to try your patience on this, so I will make it a very short speech. One thing which I have understood that we can focus well is by the practice of meditation. Meditation will help you to focus on important matters whether you are in a conference, whether you are in a lecture hall, or whether even you are in an examination place or in a place of interview. Concentration is very important so that you are very relevant in what you speak and with proper communication. For this, our age-old method of meditation comes to your rescue. In these modern days, it is very important that we think about concentration, focus, and also be able to have that listening span prolonged. While going forward, we need to go back in times to understand the secret of being able to focus. If you study the education that happened in our country in medieval times, in the Gurukulas, there was not one single subject that they were teaching. 27 subjects were being taught from entry level to exit level, and it did not comprise of only subjects. It comprised starting with yoga, starting with agriculture, exercises, learning, and also moral lessons. So a combination of all this helped them strengthen their education for life. So this could be, again, we may look back and see that we are going back to our ancient system of education. Slowly it is coming, and if not your generation, the next generation will see this. Very important to understand the value of how our historic education system was, which was spoiled by the invaders for the last 500 to 700 years, including the Britishers. And thereafter also, we did not go back to our old system. We have been practicing what the Britishers left behind. Slowly it is taking a turn for the better, and I am sure this or the next generation will get to see the fruits of these efforts. Our ancient education system was very advanced, was built on strong foundation of integrity with values. That is why India is known to be the Vishwaguru in the historic times of Nalanda and Takshashila. So probably we are going back, renovating those ideas and then coming back to be again world leaders. We heard the chief guest and the speakers here speak about the emerging India, the India that is emerging to showcase to the world that we were, and we are, and we will be the leaders as far as good education, moral education, as well as technical education is concerned. If you look back about the discoveries, all modern discoveries were already discovered by Indians, but it was not given publicity. Very rightly said by our chief guest, that we need to talk about our achievements. Of course, I believe in that, what she says, and it is not good enough to be a elemerekai. That means do something without expecting accolades, without expecting appreciation, but we need to expose and show to the world that we are as good as anybody or even better. I am reminded by a great statement, height by great men, reached and kept, were not attained by a sudden flight. They, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. So this is the secret of success. Whatever you do, however you do it with sincerity and then application of mind, without bothering about the fruits thereof. So this is very important for you, and I will not take much of your time, only to conclude by saying, don't forget you have come all this way because of the efforts, the tireless efforts of your parents, and remember the word gratitude. Gratitude to everybody who are responsible to make you whatever you are today. Gratitude to your first teacher, your mother, father, and all the teachers so far. Remember them always and show gratitude to the people who helped you climb the ladder to this level. So that is the greatest virtue of a human being. And then finally, remember your alma mater and always register and keep you all the very best in life. I am confident you will carry the values imbibed by this institution with character, competence and courage, which are the words that you need to remember as you bid goodbye to this institution. Congratulations once again on this outstanding achievement. I look forward to witnessing the incredible impact you will undoubtedly have on the world around you, which will keep you flying the BNMIT flag very high and also keep us informed about it. Congratulations, and I also congratulate the parents for trusting BNMIT to give master's education to your children. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir, for the presidential address and for your messages, and also congratulating the awardees and all the graduating students. Moving ahead, our respected principal will now request the Honorable Chairman of BNMIT to dissolve the graduation day.
I request respected Chairman, sir, to dissolve the graduation day ceremony.
I declare the graduation day ceremony dissolved.
May I request all of you to kindly rise for the national anthem and also request you all to not leave the hall until the dignitaries' procession leaves the hall.